What's up, collective? Welcome to my channel, Isis Reads. Let's go ahead and get into the message here. So we're going to start with the dice to see what the overall energy is. What Spirit wants to talk about. God Almighty, angels of the highest white light, please help me channel clear and concise messages. Any evil eye being sent towards me and my channel, return to 10,000, return to sender 10,000 fold. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So let's see what the energy is here. All right, so something to do with somebody's routine. There's a Pisces here. Mars energy. It's something to do with this motherfucker's routine. They could be a Pisces sun sign or whoever they are. There's something to do with their routine or their health, whatever they're doing. This could be a female at a distance, okay? This could be somebody at a distance from you, collective. Okay? Sagittarius energy. They doing something in the environment. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they're doing something. Could be a Pisces here. All right, second house. This person could be in between finances here. Something to do with their second house here. Pisces energy coming out sideways. What about it? Something to do with their finances, their money. This could be a Pisces female you're talking about. They could be connected to a karmic Virgo. Okay. This Virgo here may not be getting karma, or they are interfering with karma. Maybe there's somebody that's supposed to be getting karma and they're protecting this hoe. They are in the reverse, whoever this Virgo is. Somebody's supposed to be getting karma and they not getting karma. Either they being spared or somebody is, trying to block God from punishing somebody here. Somebody's interfering with someone's karmic. Could be a Virgo. They are clearly out of balance. Libra energy in reverse, fourth house. Their home life is unstable. There could be some type of marriage or stability here that ain't right. Somebody could be a Libra. Somebody could be a cop or authority figure, but they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They let motherfuckers get away with doing what they're doing. There's people here who's supposed to have karma, but that's just like, say if God be like, yeah, I'm finna whoop your ass. And you step in front of them like, no, God, somebody here is supposed to be getting their ass whooped, tossed up, karma, they're karmic, and someone is shielding them from getting their karma. Okay? And then we got groups, we got siblings, we got associates, we got friends here that people kick it with, that they go out with, they have sex with. These people is karmic. You've been entertaining demons here. Yes, you have. You don't have the eyesight to see them, so you think that they're regular people. They are not. These motherfuckers are karmic, and they're supposed to be getting their ass ripped up by Archangel Michael or whoever. I'm here to tell you. And they're using pregnancies to get away with receiving karma. We got the fifth house coming out sideways, and that shit barely working. It's in between. Somebody is in between their north and their south here when it comes to a pregnancy. They two-faced. They don't know if it's right or wrong. I suggest you get your shit together before you take a fall with these people. Okay? Somebody could be a Libra here. Something's being highlighted about, doing what's right. If this is not a Libra, something is being highlighted about justice. It's being two-faced. Like, this is like a cop or an attorney or a judge that is a little biased here. They need to go through a transformation. Stop condoning these motherfuckers' behavior, spiritually or otherwise. They need to do their shadow work. They're fucked up, okay? And the people who y'all thinking is fucked up is actually in alignment. They have been fucking these people up, okay? So let me go ahead and speak it in a way that the professional people, the bougie people can understand. You have been aiding and embedding a criminal. These people have been spiritually attacking other people, chosen people here. And they supposed to be getting dropped on their ass. They're supposed to be detained. They're supposed to be receiving some type of karma. And you guys are condoning their behavior. This came out in a reading that I did last night, but for some reason my camera kept cutting off. So the video is very It's broken up into different pieces. I might still just upload it just because I don't get no fuck. Because the message is a message. They did try to stop the message. It was really good. So I might just upload it raw and uncut. But just the FYI, the messages are broken up because, you know, my videos just stopped recording. This is a message that they don't want to get out. These people want to keep you asleep, keep you in the matrix. They want to keep playing a role. Bitch, I see you. I was born with the gift of sight. You may be able to fool him or her, but you can't fool me. This is why they don't want us close, chosen, because we can see their ass. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue with this message. I'm angry. Like, I want these motherfuckers stepped on. Really. So, business is not doing good here. 10th house in the reverse. This comes out upside down here. Yeah. And I feel like people are catching on. They understanding like, damn, my business ain't doing as good as it could be doing. But I need to figure out why. They know why. They seeing the environment. They seeing all this shit on the internet. They seeing how people moving and grooving. You know why. Spirituality is taking full effect here. Nobody will be able to remain asleep. The Orishas are coming back and y'all finna get y'all ass handed to y'all for living the way y'all been living. They are in charge here, not you. Okay, so you better understand what's going on. You better straighten up and fly right. Your business is fucked up. You ain't doing bad, but you could be doing better than what you're doing. Yeah, and I feel like somebody here is understanding that. Thank you, angels. Yeah. Well, spirit like, no, they ain't understanding it. Their intuition is blocked. Their third eye is blocked, but they fucked up. Whether this is in the spirit or physical, they ain't doing no work. And it's because the environment is aiding this type of behavior here. You know, it's hard for these people to wake up because they too deep into the matrix. They're too deep into the way they feel like things should be here. And there's a Pisces here that think they running shit. There's a Pisces that's in their north node. They could be associated with a group, family member, friends, siblings. What about this Pisces? They in their north node. The environment put them in their north node. What people accept as socially okay, socially acceptable, the world has put them in a north node. So in the matrix format, this Pisces is in a north node. It could be something different in the spirit though. But the world has said, oh, this person is balanced. Okay, let's see here. But this Pisces knows that somebody is communicating about being stuck. Okay? But they like, you know, whoever this Pisces is, they're not really pressed about this being communicated because they know that people are still confused about it. Okay? They know that there's word on the street like, damn, I might be outed. Motherfuckers is starting to recognize who I am. They starting to realize that I'm actually here to get somebody stuck. But they ain't quite figured it out yet. Because we got the 12th house coming out sideways. So somebody still got on rose-tinted glasses here. They're not seeing this person or these people for who they are. Even though there's being words spoken about them. This is like somebody coming, yeah, I saw an old girl down the street doing this and that. Somebody deliberately come and tell you that this is a thief. But in your mind, you're like, I don't really know. I ain't going to believe it till I see it. But they are a thief. So whoever this Pisces is, they taking advantage of the situation. Like, they ain't really, I got this motherfucker wrapped around my fingers. They're not going to believe what you're saying. You came and told them that I was a thief. They would never believe you. So, and this is their energy. This is their energy collective. They could be a Pisces or, you know, they're coming off like they're spiritually balanced. And per the world, they are. But spirituality, per God, that could be a different thing. All right, so, yeah, secretly, somebody's 4th house is fucked up. Their stability, their marriage, their home life, it's upside down. And this person is two-faced. Either they're two-faced or they're in between. They have not picked a side. They're in the middle. They have to agree with God that they home life is fucked up. And, you know, I don't feel like this person has made that agree. They have not made that adjustment. They're in between. They ain't picked a side, y'all. They in the middle. Meanwhile, there's a Pisces sun sign that has some type of routine. I don't know what this bitch get up and do every day. Something to do with her health. It could be a her. We did say that it was a female Pisces. Yeah, something to do with this motherfucking Pisces here. And I'm gonna cuss, I'm gonna swear because I'm angry at what these people have been allowed to get away with. Because there are reincarnated gods and goddesses here that can nip this shit in the bud. And they are acting like they don't know what's going on. So yeah, I know that I'm an archangel. Your ass better know that you're an archangel. And you better take that fucking blindfolder off your face and see what's happening for real. Because there's a Pisces here. Something is off with their routine. And they're on the verge of getting caught here. They're in between. And this is just somebody being confused about them. They thinking that it's sweet and it ain't sweet. This bitch is an enemy. Somebody gonna have to, you know, tap in for real. If they saying they tapped in, they gonna have to really tap in and see shit for what it is. Not what they want it to be. Then there's also a Capricorn. So I already know what's going on. There's two masculines in my energy. Y'all niggas is not woke. Y'all done got let these hoes put these babies on y'all. Y'all know I'm the divine feminine. But these bitches want to make it seem like I'm broke, busted, and disgusted. So that y'all can think that I ain't her. They want to parade around here like they're her. So you niggas got a choice. Because I need a king. I need a husband. And if y'all ain't willing to do that, that's cool. But God is dealing with y'all personally outside of me. Y'all need to recognize a succubus spirit when y'all see one. So there's two masculines in my energy. And I want to say, oh, these men could carry Ogun and Shango energy. They are deities here. They carry Ogun and Shango energy. They are dealing with whores, gold diggers that have trapped them into some type of bad contract. They have children with these demonic spirits here. And they need to wake up and see these bitches for who they are. Some of you males could be sons of Shango and Ogun. Y'all can be children of them, okay? But these two deities are here in disguise. And they got this shit going on. This is why I ain't married yet. This is why I don't have a spouse. This is why I've been single. Because we waiting on them to figure out what the fuck going on here. So they can start whooping ass. Because the Orishas are here to whoop ass. We tired of playing with these motherfuckers. No longer will they pretend to be asleep and stealing people's destinies, leaving motherfuckers leaving a goddess like me in poverty. Because we all know that I'm Oshun. They're not going to continue to play these games here because they can walk around in a costume. They can walk around in their flesh. And we already know they're trying to assassinate me before they can get caught up. So y'all don't got time to be confused. Y'all don't got time to be confused. We are at war. And if you niggas ready to fight or not, because I've been fighting. I'm not gonna go about this delicately. I've been attacked because y'all act like y'all don't know what's going on here. These bitches is throwing haymakers at me. I'm currently fighting a charge. They're trying to lock me up right now. Because they're intimidated, you know? Of course, authentic shit apply pressure. That fake shit gonna break down. You know, it does not have the energy to withstand the test of time. But with the way the world works, you know, y'all been feeding this energy. Y'all been allowing these people to walk around with their fake anointing, with their fake crown. Oh, she's bad. She look good that whole time. This is a motherfucking demon. Bitch, succubus energy. But I digress. Let's continue. I already know what's going on here. You niggas ain't on y'all shit. That's just that. Okay, there's a Capricorn female here. She doing the same shit. She got a punk ass routine. I guess taking care of her baby. Taking care of the kids that they got for these masculines who are reincarnated gods. Yeah. I'm letting y'all know right now, y'all bitches, they ain't goddesses. They may look like that, but they ain't that. Yeah. Both of these, there's two men here dealing with baby mamas, bitches who they think is a goddess, or I don't know what they think, but they locked in karmic contracts. Okay, and it's a race to see who gonna win Oshun's hand. And neither one of them on shit. Me and Olodumare here telling y'all this. Okay? Oshun is the mother. She's the mother. She's the divine mother. She's the earth mother. She in her north node. And how she's kind of in her north node, there could be some adjustments here. She ain't all the way in her north node. There could be some adjustments made. However, there's something going on with her siblings. We already know that, you know, there's something going on with her siblings. Her friends or whoever she's connected with. So let me speak from Oshun's mouth. It's something going on with my brothers. It's something going on with these niggas. They ain't in alignment. I need them to come pull up on me. I need them to help me. They ain't in alignment though. Olodumare, they down here in La La Land. They ain't standing on business. I'm not asleep. I'm woke. I'm who I am. Don't even call me Ebony no more. Call me Oshun. I'm that much tapped in. My brothers fucked up. My siblings, my sisters, whoever they are, they ain't in alignment. They ain't in alignment. There's a Scorpio here who know how to put in work though. I don't know who this Scorpio is. This could have something to do with sex, or this could have something to do with a Scorpio. Mars energy. Yeah, there's a Scorpio here that apply pressure. I don't know if this is somebody's north node or what, but they know how to put in work. They know how to turn this shit around. I like them. Who is this? Yeah, they on a Capricorn's ass, honey. Or they're looking at a Capricorn as an enemy. I'm turned on by whoever this is. They gonna step on shit. There's a Scorpio here that's like ready to breathe on shit. Like what? There's also a Taurus here that's avoiding karma. I don't know who this Taurus energy is. There's a Taurus here that's avoiding karma. Or somebody is doing the work so that they can avoid karma. Because I'm telling y'all, Ogun and Shango done got themselves in bad contracts. They got to get out of it. Or they're going to take Olodumare and whoop on their head. I'm telling you. Because, you know, some of us, all of y'all are connected to Orishas. Whether you want to believe it or not, there is a Orisha that is over your head. Like y'all been seeing in social media, Cardi B is connected. She's chosen by Ochosi. He has her head. There is somebody that has your head too, whether it's Yemoja, whether it's Ogun, Ochosi, Shango, Oshun, Oya, Obanani. One of them has your head. But if you're a reincarnated god or goddess, so if you're actually Ogun, you're actually the parent Orisha, nobody has your head but Olodumare. The Most High God talks directly to you. If you're not a parent Orisha that's living a human experience. If you're a regular person, you have a deity over your head. Like I said, it could be Shango, Ogun, Oya, Oshun, okay? And if you are children of these deities, most likely what they're going through, you going through too, okay? So say if you are a child of Shango, he in a bad contract right now with a karmic baby mama. His sons is probably going through the same shit. So we have all been sent here to break these curses over our bloodlines. I'm Oshun. I'm sure my daughters is going through shit. We single. We practicing self-love. We ain't letting a nigga touch us. We in our bag. We trying to be. We in our spirituality. We in our bag, okay? We doing our shit. We doing our big one. If they are a balanced child of Oshun, most likely they're in this energy. They are single. They are practicing self-love. Okay? They waiting for their counterpart to put in work. That is what's happening. Y'all need to wake up here. The Orishas are real and true. I know this to be true because Olodumare himself came to me before I even knew anything about the Orishas. So, yeah, this is what's going on. Y'all need to wake up and understand what's happening here. But let me get back into the message before I get carried away. There's a Scorpio that know what's going on, though. I fucks with this Scorpio. Whoever this is, somebody is fully in their North Node. They on their shit. They in their North Node, and they know about these siblings. They know that we supposed to be in alignment. They know. They recognize who their siblings are, whether in the spirit or physically. You know, in the spirit, you my brother, that's my sister Oshun, or, you know, they know who these people are spiritually and physically. Whoever this Scorpio is, I fucks with them. They can see. Oh, who is this Scorpio? They see this shit. Yeah, get it cracking around this bitch. I love that. Okay? And they also know that there's a Virgo that's sideways. So they looking at this Virgo in between. Okay? And they know why they're in between, because there's a masculine here that ain't stood on business about them. They know, like, man, I know this person in between because they Jupiter is in reverse. Let's look up Jupiter energy. So this masculine know that this Virgo is in between because, you know, there's a masculine here that ain't standing on business. Jupiter energy. Yeah. Jupiter energy. That talks about divine masculine. But let me look it up on my laptop to give y'all the textbook definition of Jupiter energy. But I know it's masculine. It got something to do with the men. The men here have thrown this woman's energy off. And whoever the Scorpio is, they know that. Yeah, whoever this Scorpio is, they know this to be true. All right. This could be somebody's twin here that knows this. They know that they have been an enemy to their twin. Yeah, this somebody's twin. You know, better late than never. This nigga finally getting it. Like, damn, I've been an enemy to my twin. And, you know, I was laying in my bed, right? And I be hearing shit. I heard Puente. I heard Puente last night. And you know, there's something to do with a Latino woman, a Spanish woman. She knows who the fuck you are. Because she was talking to me last night. She said Puente. That means bridge. Somebody here is a bridge to God. And this energy knows this. She told me last night. He or she. I don't speak Spanish. But, you know, when you got a connection to God, you don't gotta read a book to know shit. Anyway, the word is Puente. And it means bridge. You know. So they know that this divine feminine is a bridge to the Most High God. They know this. What else did I hear? Back to this masculine. They starting to realize what spirituality is all about, and they think that shit dope. They're like, this shit dope as fuck. Like, they think that it's cold, that they have this type of power, they have this type of anointings, and they're excited to get busy. Whoever this masculine is that I'm picking up on could have big Scorpio energy. They like, this shit cold. So you telling me we ain't regular motherfuckers around here? You telling me I'm a whole god in this bitch? Yeah, they liking that. They is liking that. They could be at a distance here. They getting active in the environment, in the community. They seeing this shit. Yeah, whoever they are. I like them. Yeah, they could want to get somebody pregnant here. They could have intentions with a pregnancy. They want to get somebody pregnant here. And whoever they want to get pregnant may not know this. They could be a star. They could be on the rise. Yeah, they want to knock somebody up. Yeah. Because they know they're a star seed. They know they're a star. They know that they on the verge of popping their shit. They not stuck. They ain't in poverty. They straight. They good to go. They just need a hand. They just need somebody to pull them up. Whoever this masculine is, they know what's up. Okay? Yes, they do. And they know that these men have done you wrong. Your divine masculine or whoever. They know that they did not show you love here. This could be your family. This could be your spirit team, your brothers and sisters here. They know that they did not recognize you in the spirit. They know that they know that they did not treat you as such. And they could be going through a transformation. And it's going to be earth-shattering, earth movement. It's going to change the frequency here. Wow. Olodumare has something to say today, you guys. Yes. And there's a Virgo. Your business is fucked up. I don't know why. Maybe because people have a hard time using their intuition. It don't show that, So you're a spiritualist. You're a spiritualist. You create change. You wake these motherfuckers up, baby. You a divine awakening in the flesh. You walk through that motherfucker, they woke. Like, ain't no more behind the veil. I'm in this bitch, you gotta be woke, honey. This is why, if you were somebody here that was wondering why you never fit in nowhere, baby, because these people were asleep. You did not fit in with them. They had to wake up to who you were. You were not the problem. They were. They had to recognize that you a whole goddess walking through this motherfucker, or you a whole god walking through this. They have to go through an awakening about you. So that's why your business is messed up, because these people don't use their intuition. They could be asleep. You know, not everybody taps in. Not everybody has common sense here. Because I'm showing that you're balanced. You're in an upright. Okay? And you have a twin flame connection that's on the brinks, that's in between. Okay, because, you know, these people have not recognized you yet. They don't see you for who you are. And it's time for them to start putting in the work to fix this business. And I feel like they are finally starting to get it, you know. And it's making me think about the Orishas. If y'all do y'all research about them, Oshun got fucked up when she was here. I don't know why, but she got did bad. And all the other Orishas had to come help her, put her back together. She was attacked or something like that. If y'all look at the Parakis or different stories, Oshun got fucked up. They all had to come help her. So I feel like these people are waking up so they can come help Oshun's energy. And think about the goddess. What is she responsible for? What is her energy for? Love, prosperity, abundance. And we already know that that's out of balance here. We got people cheating on their partners. We got people having gay sex behind their partners. It's all kind of karmic shit going on. Let me not even get started with the industry. They have been abusing this Oshun's energy. And then there's a Pisces here that's a part of this shit. They doing some too in secret. They haven't been called out yet, but they are being talked about. But whoever needs to know this about them, they could be confused about what they're hearing. There's also a Capricorn. This Capricorn, somebody know who the fuck they are. Somebody ain't in the dark about them. They know who the fuck they is. You're turning me on. Hey, baby, you want to turn me on? Act like you know some shit spiritually, okay? Because somebody here know who the enemy is. And that shit is turning me on. Oh my God. That means you can actually sit down and have a conversation with me. You can meet the president, baby. You know what's going on. Yeah. They're talking about an Aries. Something to do with an Aries here. This could be an Emperor, or somebody could be an Aries. They can have Aries in their chart. This person has not had a transformation here. They're being talked about. This could be somebody's twin, somebody's Emperor. They know they have not showed up in the spirit, in the flesh, to their queen, their counterpart. But they do know what's going on, though. So awareness is half the battle. They know. I fucks with it. They know. They could be still working on this, though. They have not fully came to terms with what needs to be done, or what maybe they're trying to figure out what they can do, but they are aware. There's two energies here. The other energy is confused. Okay. They could have just had a baby or something to do with a pregnancy here. They confused. Ain't nobody got time for them, no confused. Because while you confused, we at war. There's a Leo here that could also be confused about a pregnancy. They in between the 5th house. Why? I feel like they don't know what to do about it. There is some type of pregnancy. They do look like an op. They in between. Like, damn, am I going to... Maybe they need forgiveness. Maybe they're wondering if they're going to be forgiven for this shit or not. I feel like they do know, though. There's a karmic Leo. This could be a feminine here. Or somebody could have Leo in their chart. Something to do with money. Something to do with money with this female. Maybe they could be sold. Maybe they could be bargained for money. Something to do with money. This person has Leo in their chart, or they could be an unbalanced Leo. Yeah, this is a Virgo, an unbalanced Virgo. So this person will marry for money, or this person will be bought for money here. This is what somebody is thinking, like, yeah, they'll go for that bread. You know, all I gotta do is take them shopping or get them some money. They'll forgive me. That type of shit. Somebody here has a weakness when it comes to money. They can't be bought. Yeah, they are being looked at as an enemy because, you know, they will sell out for money. And I feel like this person knows this. So somebody had a pregnancy here. They getting karma for some type of pregnancy here. It got something to do with a Capricorn. Their marriage is on the rocks. Their home life is on the rocks. Their stability is on the rocks. And this Virgo is ungrounded. They could need money, or, you know, their finances on the rocks here. Somebody could be bought here, or they could be manipulated if you put some money in their hand. This may be some shadow work they need to do, but it's being called out. Okay? There's somebody twin here that had a pregnancy. Yeah, and they may have to pay for this shit here. There's also a Pisces. They got some money. I don't know who this Pisces is, but there's something to do with their finances too. This Pisces is not with their divine masculine. This is not their Jupiter. Okay?